And we're back. Adventure Boy here. Pretty much, I am at Raleigh SuperCon for 2 days. So I decided I'm going to make 2 separate videos for each day. This is going to be an overview of it, just going to have a good time. This is not lore like I normally do, but this will be interesting all the same. So let's have fun. The walk to the Raleigh Convention Center from where we parked was not that bad, so it only took us maybe 2 or 3 minutes to get there. Once we got inside, it was just waiting to get our bracelets, which would allow us to go to the kiosks, the booths, the panels, all of it. So once we got those, we just passed by some people here and there. It wasn't that packed, honestly. I mean, we saw, of course, the cosplayers, we saw some people at tables and stuff like that, but it wasn't, you know, as crowded as you would expect from a huge convention. Or at least that's what we thought. But once we got to the main floor, it was packed. It's huge. I've never been to E3 in my life, or Comic-Con, but I imagine this is what it feels like. It's just there's people everywhere. There was a huge line just to get on the show floor. Though, it moved pretty quickly, so it wasn't that bad. If anything, I was behind a guy from Mortal Kombat, so I was kind of concerned that I was going to get killed at any second, but aside of that, it was great. After maybe 5 minutes, we finally reached the show floor, and it was huge. There was just stuff everywhere. I mean, I don't think it's possible to do all of it in one day. I'm glad we got the 2-day pass. There was just tons of kiosks, tons of cosplayers, and cosplaying groups. I mean, it's huge. There's just stuff everywhere. I mean, we didn't even really know where to begin. We just sort of just wandered around to just take in everything. There was paintings, there was a huge collection of the Funko Pops. There was a ton of old comics like Zelda, Nintendo, and Sonic. There was costume places where you could just buy costume accessories, including a Jar Jar Binks mask, which I should have bought. Like sword replicas from games, which included the Master Sword, which I really wish I bought. That was really cool. There was just so much there. I mean, they really went all out finding the the best booths that you could think of there. There was just a huge amount of stuff to look at and stuff to get. It was amazing. They had the Majora's Mask and the Keaton mask from the games. Unfortunately, they were like 100 each, which is why I didn't do it, but it's cool that people make them and they're very accurate. There was like different things for each fandom. If you had a fandom that you liked, chances are you would find something for it there. And of course, there were cosplayers. A lot, and a lot, and a lot of cosplayers. And they were all spot on. And a lot of them even stayed in character. After a couple of hours, we decided to head to the autograph booths so I can meet one person I just really wanted to meet. Charles Martinet, the voice behind Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, just about every Mario character, just about. Even Parthenax from Skyrim he voiced. So, after a really short line, I was able to meet him and have him sign a Super Smash Bros. Poster, which was awesome. He signed it as Mario and Wario, which was just amazing. It was a really cool moment, really. It's one I don't think I'll forget anytime soon. Afterwards, we decided to just look around and just explore a little bit after we ate lunch. So we found about a board game called Heroes Crossing, which sounds really cool. We got a couple of posters, like really old movie posters. We got like Fellowship of the Ring, which was cool. I met Kevin J. Anderson and got him to sign Jedi Search, which is a really good Star Wars book. Not canon anymore, but still worth a read. And afterwards we decided just to head upstairs and wait until it's time for the panel for Charles Martinet. Once we finally got inside for the panel, we got good seats. I mean, we got second row seats, which were pretty good. And when the panel started, it was, from beginning to end, it was just great. He was unbelievably nice. I cannot stress enough how nice he was. He was just a good person. Like, people asked him all these sorts of questions. Like, we got someone to ask about Mario 128 or even Mario Galaxy 3 about if that would ever happen. And he was just so supportive and so nice about it. He He was just such a great inspiration, and I even got to ask him a question, which was just really cool. I never thought I'd ever meet Charles Martinet, let alone get to ask him a question about the making of all these Mario games. I mean, this guy voiced so many characters, so it was just amazing to meet him. Once the panel was over, we decided just to head home and save the rest of SuperCon for the next day, which was overall a good idea. There was still so much to explore. So, this is Adventure Blur, and I'll see you next time.